Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the latest video from Edge of Paradise. By the way, I think that's the place where most metalheads will go when they die. It's right at the edge of paradise. Like, we'll be able to see paradise, but due to our choices in music, we'll be right at the edge. So I think that's exactly where we'll all meet one day, at the edge of paradise. Alright, so Edge of Paradise, we've done this band before on the channel. They actually reached out to us on Instagram.
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
It feels like it was a long time ago. I'm going to say at least 2-3 months ago, maybe around that time, something like that. Anyway, so this is their latest video, Universe. They have also a new album coming out very soon. I think it's in October, either October or November, but they have a new album coming out. And I understand that this is from that upcoming new album. So we really liked the previous one when they contacted us on Instagram, asked us to check that out. That this time, I was like, all right, let's just check out their latest video.
Yeah.
All right?
See what the new album has to
offer.
Yeah.
See what the sound is going to be like. See if there's going to be any left hooks, any twists and turns, any plot twists. I don't think it's going to be deathcore, but never know.
That would be very funny.
Whoa, that would be a huge plot twist if these guys went deathcore
or grindcore
or reindeer grindcore, Christ abusing reindeer grindcore. Wow. All right, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
we were talking about left hooks and turns, and this was a little bit of a left hook. I was not expecting this sound.
Yeah.
So what did you think?
Well, I don't remember. Obviously, I have a bad memory, but I
All
don't
right.
remember much from the last time we did
But
that.
let me guess, you remember that it wasn't like this.
I mean, I think it was pretty obvious that it wasn't like this. I like this though.
Okay.
It was.
Let me see where you're going with this. Let me get comfortable.
You're
All right.
already a comfier chair than me, so
Okay, that's true.
I like it. It's kind of like dance party type of vibe because of the whole like kind of techno.
There's a little bit of electronic sound to it.
That's
Okay.
yeah, but it was pretty good.
Okay. Let me say this. I like the previous one. I like this one better.
Oh.
All right. I like the mixture of electronic with a little bit of industrial. Had a little bit of an industrial vibe
Yes.
to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like that mixture of sound because I also think it goes really well with her voice. I like that
Her voice has she has a very light voice.
very light voice. So when if the song is very light, then it just everything kind of like blends in with each other, and it's hard for you to really.
Especially the verse parts, where the verse parts were a little bit.
The verse parts,
They had a little bit of like techno bass.
but it was more melodic.
It was yeah, and
The-
then it got a little bit heavier when it would come to the chorus, but her voice would still be that feather.
I felt that the verses had a little bit of industrial to it, an industrial feel to it. So the verses were a little bit more robust, if
Yeah.
you will, and then the chorus was a little bit lighter, more melodic. And her vocals sounded different, slightly different. Her approach was slightly different from the verses to the chorus. That also added to that dynamic.
Yeah, it still was very, very light.
Very, very light. So you needed really that bad. The only thing I would have liked to see a little bit more would have been a little bit more of synthesizer. I actually would have liked a little bit more electronic into it.
It was.
There was already a lot of it into it, but I would like a little bit
her
more.
voice was light, so during the chorus, the kind of electronic part, like kind of robust bass sounds, would be there to kind of balance it out. And then in the chorus, it would be like the guitars and everything kind of balancing it out. And it was actually, it was actually really good.
I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I liked the previous one that we did, the one that they reached out to us to check out. I like this one even more. I feel that this sound, I like the. I mean, first of all, I like this style. This mixture of industrial with
Which
electro,
you're starting to
with
get.
techno, whatever you
You're
want to
starting
call it.
to. Me, I'm kind of. My tippy toes are into the industrial thing. You've kind of.
Yeah, I listen. I mean, I've always listened to not a lot, but I've always listened to industrial metal.
Yeah.
But now this combination of industrial with techno, I must say, Combi Christ is really the band that really opened the doors for me. Seeing them live, really, like I after seeing them live, I just really liked it, and then I got really into it. So I really like this mixture of like a little bit of an industrial feel to it
Well,
with the electronic sound to
yeah.
it. I really like the combination of the two because I really feel the two of them with her voice really works well together. Those three parameters really work well together. The only thing, like I said, I almost wish they had a little bit more of a synthesizer sound to it because a song like this could have really used a little bit more of a synthesizer. But besides,
it would have added to the electronic.
yeah,
kind of-
it would have taken it to a whole new level. If you add a little bit more synthesizer to the sound, then it really pushes the volume. It really takes it to that. Then at that point, you're not tippy-toeing. At that point, you're like full on. I'm all in. You're pushing all the chips into the middle, as far as I'm concerned. But having said that, I really like the combination. When the song started, I was like, wow, this one is going in a very different direction from the previous one. Like, very different
Especially if
direction.
you see like the scenery around them, it kind of has the.
It also had a little bit of that. It went with the vibe of the song. The
Yeah.
video really helped the vibe of the song. But I really liked the combination of those electronic and industrial elements, specifically because of her voice. She has a really angelic, clean, beautiful voice. And those elements make the song a little bit dirty. It gives the song a little bit of roughness to it. It becomes a little rough around the edges. So it's a really good counterbalance act to how clean and how melodic her voice is. The combination of those elements really worked for me. This song for me really works. I really like this style and I really like this track. Like I said, I actually like this one better than the first one we did from this band.
Well, I mean, now we kind of have the idea of what the album's kind of gonna.
That's one track. I mean, maybe this is just one. Maybe the next. I hate jumping into conclusions after
But, you
one
know,
song.
but
I hope the album kind
I
of
hope
goes into this and
the kind of industrial techno
yeah,
electronic
I
vibe.
wouldn't mind them switching here and there, adding like songs that are more perhaps a little bit more symphonic or more like just your straight up
But have
heavy
more
metal
than
track.
only, have
But
more than only one of these.
yeah, because I think it really works well for them. I really feel that this combination of sound really suits them well. Having said that, pulling off a record with every song has the same sound, it kind of becomes redundant,
Yeah.
right? So you don't want that either. You want the album to have a little bit of spice here and there, but this really piques my curiosity as far as what the album is going to have to offer, for sure, for sure. All right, guys, this is it for today. But you know what? Come back tomorrow. There will be more videos. See you guys.
See ya.